Hello everyone. Welcome. Today, we're diving into something that can seriously improve your gaming experience. We're talking about reducing motion blur on your LG monitor and achieving that sought-after 1 millisecond response time. Many LG monitors have a feature called motion blur reduction, but unlocking its full potential can be a bit tricky. This video will guide you through the steps. First, let's understand what motion blur reduction actually does. It essentially strobes the backlight of your monitor. This creates clearer images during fast-paced scenes. This is especially helpful in fast-action games like first-person shooters or racing games. But, there are a few things to consider before enabling it. Now, let's explore how to enable 1 millisecond motion blur reduction. First, access your monitor's on-screen display (OSD) menu. Usually, there's a button or a set of buttons on the monitor itself. Press the menu button to open the OSD. Navigate to the picture settings. Look for an option called Motion Blur Reduction or something similar. The name may vary slightly depending on your specific LG monitor model. Once you find it, enable the feature. A word of caution, enabling motion blur reduction will likely dim the screen's brightness significantly. This is a natural consequence of the backlight strobing. You may need to adjust the brightness setting to compensate. Go back to the picture settings or look for a dedicated brightness setting. Increase the brightness until you're comfortable with the image. Another important thing to note is that motion blur reduction typically disables other picture settings. This includes things like FreeSync or G-Sync. These technologies are designed to reduce screen tearing and improve smoothness. You'll need to decide which is more important to you, the ultimate clarity of 1 millisecond motion blur reduction or the variable refresh rate benefits of FreeSync/G-Sync. Experiment and see what looks best for your games and preferences. There might also be settings within your game to further reduce motion blur. Explore the graphics options menu in your games. You might find options to disable or reduce motion blur within the game itself. Combining these settings with your monitor's motion blur reduction can give you the cleanest and most responsive image possible. Remember to test different combinations to find what works best for your setup. This is crucial because every monitor and game behaves differently. Also, note that using very high brightness settings for extended periods might lead to eye strain. Take regular breaks and adjust your settings to prioritize eye comfort. Enjoy the clearer and sharper images. That's it for enabling 1 millisecond motion blur reduction on your LG monitor. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks. Consider leaving a comment if you have questions or want to share your experiences with motion blur reduction. Sharing this video with others who might benefit would also be much appreciated.